Welcome back to Cassidys Craveable Creations. Today we're making glazed keto lemon poppy seed muffins that are soft, tender, and perfectly sweetened. So to get started, all we're going to do is we're going to whisk together the dry ingredients in a large bowl. And we're going to start with coconut flour. I will have the link to the full recipe in the description below, and be sure to check out my notes of my recommended coconut flour brands because some brands are more absorbent than others. And then I have an erythritol-based keto sweetener. I have baking powder, baking soda, sea salt, and of course poppy seeds. We can't have poppy seed muffins without poppy seeds. So we'll just whisk this together and set it aside. Now in a separate bowl, we're just going to whisk together the wet ingredients. We have avocado oil, lemon juice, some pure vanilla. Can't make anything baked without pure vanilla. I love pure vanilla. And we have 8 large eggs. And I know 8 eggs seems like a lot, but it's just kind of the nature of cooking with coconut flour. When you use coconut flour, you're going to have to use a lot of eggs for the recipe to turn out properly. Now we're going to whisk in the zest of 2 large lemons. Now we'll just pour the wet ingredients into the dry ingredients and mix it really well. Now the batter's all mixed. I have a lined cupcake tin and I'm going to fill each one 3/4 of the way full. And this recipe makes approximately 18 muffins, so you won't use all the batter in this one batch. Now we're going to bake these at 350 degrees in the bottom third rack of the oven for approximately 20 minutes. For the glaze, we're going to start with some keto powdered sweetener. I like to use a monk fruit allulose blend because the erythritol blends can be a little bit gritty and they can leave a little bit of an aftertaste. And if you can only find the granulated variety, you can just blend it in a super dry blender until it's powdered and then measure after it's powdered. And if you can only find pure erythritol and not a blend, you'll need to add an extra 1/3 cup because pure allulose isn't quite as sweet as other sweeteners. Now we're going to add some lemon juice, the zest of a lemon. Now we're just going to thin it out with water as needed, and we don't want it to be too thin, so we'll just put a little bit in at a time. Usually just a couple tablespoons is good. So this is about perfect. It's a nice medium consistency here. It's not too thick and it's not too thin. And if for some reason you add too much water, you can add a little bit more powdered sweetener to thicken it. And if it's too thick, you can always add a little bit more water. These baked up beautifully and they smell so delicious. I let them slightly cool. I'm just going to put a little bit of glaze here on it. The glaze just makes them even more delicious. I love the glaze. Okay, let's try it here. Oh, I can grab a hold of the outside. There we go. Ooh, look at that. That looks pretty delicious. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look how soft that looks. Okay, I'm going to try it here. Mmm. So good. They're so soft and tender and moist, and the frosting, it just gives it an extra sweet lemony taste, and it's just, they're so delicious. I can't wait for you to try them. And to see more recipes like this, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe button below.